Hello everybody and welcome back. I'm World Dragon and this is the continuation of our playthrough on Manor Lords. Now we're going pretty well. We're gonna go off and hunt some bandits soon. We've got a few things to sort out first. I still haven't found out what I'm supposed to do with pelts, so I'm just gonna set those for being sold. I just have to find them. Crafting materials, yep, pelts, export. External trade, we don't need 320 pelts. Let's just go down to 50. I mean, why not, you know? I still don't know what they're for. The only thing I'm currently thinking is maybe boots? But I need to get to the next level, be able to have a look at that. So we've got that going on. I need to get more forage goods, vegetables, or grains. That should happen when I get bread online. Then I need to get either animal produce or fruits. Which I'm pretty sure I get milk from the goats. You can't really have a look once you've gone and selected it, which is a kind of a UI pet peeve that I'm having with many UI pet peeves, but one of the many that of lack of information I'm having with this game. So there is that going on. Now we do have 24 archers. We have, again, there's 3 people dodging military service. I'm going to be having words, you know? We're going to get another family in. So, I mean, this should be more than enough to go clear out some bandit camps. We've got 3 on the go. So what we're going to do is we're going to wage some winter warfare. Yep, hate how that's... Can we have crop rotation already? Because currently they've harvested this field. They look like they're trying to sow this field again. Yep, they're about to go back to plowing the field again. I don't know if it changed over in October or November. But maybe that means we can cut down to 1 family. I mean, let's try it. 1 family off there, so we can put 1 family in the windmill. That will start getting us some flour. Some rye bread flour. And so with the rye bread flour coming in, we need to be able to make bread. We're going to make a communal oven. We're going to go and put that up here. No, in fact, we'll put that towards the middle. We'll get our communal oven built. Exposed stocks are getting soaked in the field. I thought we'd picked everything up. I mean, had we not? According to this, we're plowing. Yes, there you go. We're now plowing again. But we'll see if 1 family is enough to simply do 1 field per year. And then, yeah, we'll look to get some bread online. Like I said, that will add... Wait, let's go to our level 2s. That will add the want for grains, or at least the separated part. Will allow us to get that. And like I said, any animal produce or fruit. I'm hoping the... get a second person in each of these. I'm hoping the milk, which I'm sure comes from goats. The other one, of course, I can get is eggs. Because I'm not really leaning into the fruits and such. And then, of course, I just need to get some ale. We will have that going on. So we'll wait till the field has been sown, and then I think we'll go and kill a bunch of people. I think is the aim right now. Yeah, we went and got an extra whole bunch of goats as well. We've got a whole bunch of pigs. And I can still do with a few more families. With that, I will probably look to get this. I need a major trade route. For ale. Import up to... I'm going to call it 10. Even though ale was very, very annoying previously. Especially as everybody in town drank it, as opposed to just the people who wanted ale, which always drove me insane because ale is a very difficult thing to get. And now the fact that malt has become a major trade as opposed to a minor trade, it's even more annoying. So yeah, once they've made other ways to make alcohol, I mean, like I said, we do now have more fruit, but still no other ways to make alcohol. You know, I'm sure you should be able to make wheat beer. I feel should be a thing. Okay, we'll see how well this gets done, and then I'll go back up to an extra family if I need to, because rye grain has disappeared. Rye flour, we have 33. Not a huge amount, to be honest. I mean, clearly rye isn't that big of a yield, but we did manage to change everything across. Maybe we can put the extra family back in here to come and help with this, just to make sure that we get it done. Maybe that's what we do. We just swap a family from here to here once we have replanted the second field. But again, they harvest this one so fast that it almost seems like a waste. Because like I said, I mean, they half plowed this field again. Yeah, maybe that's the idea. Maybe that's the idea. I don't know. I'll have to play around and find out. I could, of course, on the off seasons, because it's got low fertility for rye, wheat is. Oh no, wheat has dropped off as well. Or is wheat just generally that low? 71, 70. We'll have to try and remember that. 70. 30% less. 43, 44. Oh no, yeah. So it's doing for all crops. I remember on the previously. Used to be able to rotate crops, and as long as it was a different crop, it still held its fertility. Maybe that has been updated since previous. Yeah, I mean, wheat is going up with rye, so makes sense. So, like I said, we're going to finish with the field. We've got bread about to come in. We've got some ale coming. Of course, we need to build a tavern. I am fully aware of that. And so I need a bunch of extra houses now. Go and become level 3 houses. I mean, these guys who are level 2. I don't really need them to become level 3, if I'm honest. There's kind of no need. Hearing the same old stories in the background as we've always had. Sheep grazing at high elevation was found dead of cold. Oh, really? We're at a high elevation, are we? That's interesting. Be interesting if you could figure out, because I mean, I am higher than everything else, but I mean, everything is now covered in ice, so I don't know. But anyway, we're gonna go and kill bandits. So this should be, yep, that was fully sown. We've got the burgage plots coming in. That's all good. We need to run. Have you get there in a decent condition. The copper deposit has disappeared. There's nothing in storage. Let's go ahead and demolish this. Forest is pretty much holding on. And if we come down to these guys, yep, they do now have bread. Don't have any animal produce yet. Might just mean I need more, basically. Oh. Oh. Let's come and see if we can't entice these bandits out to play. Try and stay in the open field. Give my archers best chance they got. And actually start running. Enemy unit has been spotted. Stop running now, but keep going. Most of them are still getting shots off. Oh no, we lost the spearman. Another volley in there. Very nice, very nice. Yeah, we did unfortunately end up losing a spearman. And then... Okay, we've got a bandit camp and a bandit camp. Let's... Oh wow, where are the... Oh, I've got a bridge right here. We are, of course, going to be... Oh, a new bandit camp has been spotted. Where did this one... Oh, right next to me. Let's go grab that one first. We will be taking this for ourselves. My treasury. Get them all across there. Let's fast forward. This meat fuels, water access. Let's go to our level 2. Animal produce or fruits. Yet we are struggling for that one. So maybe... I don't know. Maybe with these guys... As a yield of honey and every third yield provides wax. I'm not meaning into chickens, really. But I do think I actually want to keep these guys as my artisans. So what I'm going to do is... build that around there. These guys can all become chicken farmers. Got them paying attention yet? Nice, now to give them shots into their backs quite easily. Very, very easily. 12 left. 11 left. Come on, one more good volley. Oh, I lied, but we're down to 10. Good. You know, it also did say experience gained. Interesting. Pretty sure there is no experience. Yes, it also did say experience gained. Then go and take out these other bandit camps. At least one of them. I would like to basically expand. Now we have a rich clay and rich mushrooms? No, that's not rich. Neither stone, neither's iron. Oh, I can only guess then at... Yes, good fertility. If we jump up this way, we have good stone. Clay, salt, mushrooms. Short of fish. I don't technically know who that belongs to. I'm gonna say these guys? Yeah, these guys. I'm potentially gonna go and say... Yep, good fertility again. And if we come to the middle, we have good iron and good stone. Well, I think the middle one's gonna win on that because I would love some iron and some stone to be able to build me a nice castle. Which on that as well, we do need to go and build our manor house. Now we've gone and what was that? What the? Oh, that's birds. Wow. Message belongs to my treasury now. Another 116.
Pick up the pace. Run, my liege. Yes, sire. My liege.
Guys, don't run. Let's have you rest a little bit. And so yeah, we're gonna go and spend a fair bit of this episode now planning the manor house. Manor. So this is the actual manor. And of course we have everything else. Use this to plan out when a wall is placed over a road. Oh, okay. Garrison Tower Tax Office. Well, I know I'm not going to have enough goods, but can't I plan like we usually do? Apparently not. Okay then. Cosmetic only. Commit. Although maybe I have to, because I've committed it. I think maybe I can go back and... Maybe I can go back and do some planning once it's built. Get you guys moving. There's construction on burgage plot level 1. Right, so yes, obviously we'll have all our families move in there. Money's still looking good. Do now have 10 ale. Still don't have any animal produce, so yeah, we'll get a whole bunch of chickens. We've got an iron deposit down here. We've got stone up there. They're quite separated. But I mean, if I dug into here... Nope, nope, stay down here. Calm yourself. Oh, I think I annoyed them. Yep, there is no fertility, so to speak of. That's fine. Probably lose them, and then probably find them.
Yes, sire. Advance! Advance! Destroy them! Die, bastards! Sire! March! Forward! March! Forward! Units, stay still! My liege!
That was a bit dodgy. Almost lost somebody. For standing still, I don't know where he's going. Broken and experience gained. Again, experience is nothing on this.
Pick up the pace!
On this game, I would say. And let's simply go and complete the bandit clearing. We'll take out the last camp. Back to my treasury now, 114.
Orders! March! Your orders! Forward!
You guys both go up to there. And so yeah, I think we're going to be claiming this territory. We've got large wild animals, we've got large mushrooms and fish. Wild berries as well, yep, rich deposit. Yeah, I think I'm going to be heading straight for the middle. Yep. Hopefully he doesn't question my my claim. I don't know if the AI on the map does, or whether it's just the off AI that does, and I haven't got him turned on. Because I wanted to just kind of see what this was all about, really. Tell you what, they're making a very nice town. I won't go and argue that one with them.
Men! Yes, sire! Forward! Yes, sire! Yes, sire!
Slow things down a second.
Yes, sire! Pick up the pace! Attack! Units, stay still! Pick up the pace!
Try and slightly reform into a block. Make it open season on the bandits for my archers, yet most of them aren't even involved in the fight anymore. They're just being shot at. Yeah, apologize if you all just heard a noise. My whole house seemed to have just moved. Right, unfortunately you boys are the runners.
Pick up the pace. I lead.
And let's have...
Forward. Advance.
You can run as well, because I don't need you to be physically fit, so to say, anymore. I just need you to get home and do work again. Region has been claimed. Very, very nice. We'll look at that shortly. Predicted harvest 54. And then if I come to here... Yeah, wheat is up at 71. So yeah, so wheat seems to sit at about 20% lower than rye. Sorry, 30% lower than rye, give or take. Interesting. Then I do wonder if you get more from wheat that you do from barley. I mean, this field is... It doesn't tell me how big it is, because that would be information, ladies and gentlemen. And we all know this game doesn't want to give us information. But this one is bigger, and it gives us 54. I'm not quite sure how big this one is. The point is, do we have... No, we've run out of bread, so we don't have bread for the year. We don't have bread for half a year. In terms of availability. Yeah, we'll see what this field does. This one's definitely the biggest. This is 1.1. This is, I think, maybe just under 1. My treasury now, 125. Construction finished. Manor, new retinue assembled in the manor. Open the castle planner. No, walls. Not enough goods. Okay, why won't you let me plan? Let me have my fun. Okay, so they've changed it so you can't plan anymore. Without having the resources available. And so... Nope, sort pit advance. I want that up to a 20, but I want you up to 100. So I can maybe actually build my what I'm hoping to do for my manor house. Okay, and now all of these are built. Let's go ahead and chuck chickens in all of them. Maybe that'll help with animal produce, because I don't know. I feel like I'm supposed to be getting milk off the goats, but I feel like I'm not really. I don't know if I've. Oh, 9 milk. No, it's there. 9 milk is there. Does that mean animal produce? No. You I mean, somebody's got to be drinking the milk. But hopefully the chickens will also help with that. We have a lot of goods, so we've got a high amount. Yeah, pelts are slowly decreasing. We're selling those off. We've got a good bit of clay, but we're going to keep hold of that. We'll make that into roof tiles and just eventually use that. In fact, why don't I? Because I've got so many free families. I've got 8 space remaining. Why don't I go and start changing that clay into roof tiles? Let's put this just by here for now. It's not going to be there very long. But we'll go and make those roof tiles. And yeah, we'll check this into wheat. Then it has to be 54. Go ahead and fast forward. Oh, first one's almost back. You guys can... Yep, it's still got that little bit of interest. You have to select them inside your thing. If you've got them selected and they run inside, it still won't let you disband them. We should also have, yes, a full army of archer. Ready to rally, experience plus 25. Okay, oh, experience plus 25. Oh, there is experience modifiers. Interesting. I wonder if that had kept changing as I was going through. And you guys. Requirements not met. I can only assume that, yes, there's nobody living here. There is not. I can only assume there's probably nobody living here either, no. So our chickens aren't going to come into effect quite yet. Onto my logging camp. Let's put a second person there to get a few more logs coming in. 3 months supply because of fuel. Oh, there's a good point. We haven't been doing this. Got all 4 families in there. Let's really get these wild berries in. Let's get someone else into firewood because that's also not actually looking too good. And we have just built a lot more houses. So let's keep that going. Yeah, fuel is a little bit of a problem. Oh, nice. We do actually have eggs coming in, which is interesting because we have nobody living in these houses. But hey, I guess the chickens are producing eggs. That's definitely a slight bug. 100%. But there you go. Food is going back up. We're getting chevron. That's coming in from the goats. Not quite as much as we're getting pork, but definitely not a bad thing. Beef. Beef, I can only assume, will come from cows. Yeah, because mutton will come from sheep. Sausages are obviously when you turn meat into sausages at the butcher with salt. Chicken comes from chicken. Beef. You can farm cows. You can kill an oxen. How does that all work out? Focus on this area, mate. You already do have an area set. I mean, oh, it's a nice little bit of tree growth we got going here, and I think down here. But yeah, let's focus on focus on the area we're working with. Clothes are still on 5. We don't seem to have too much of a problem with those. And of course, I always can get a butcher to take care of the extra livestock. It will, of course, keep growing at a better rate. They are still growing, but let's just drop off a couple of families. Everybody is back. Everybody's going fantastically. Right, all right, all right. Now, yeah, annoyingly, I can't really plan this. Open castle planner. Not build castle. Open castle planner. Never mind. Cost 10 logs. I mean, it's pain. Just go and do something like this. If I say outer tower, oh, what's the problem with this? problem because colliding. Too much of a slope. Reset. Okay, it won't let me reset either. Hold Alt and left click to remove module. That's not working either. Let's try that again. Oh, no, nope, nope, it's all still here. Okay, let's try that again. Colliding. Okay, the whole thing is colliding. I'm very confused. Oh, it needed anchor points? Is that what we're going for here? Weirdly, it's letting me... Okay, go outer tower. All changes shape with the... I seem to have lost some of my wall. If I come back into here into Castle Planner, it's all still there, right? Yes. I just need 62 logs and 74 planks. Alright then. So, yeah, sure, let's get that on the go. And, see what happens. So crops still growing. Sheep are still frolicking. Everybody's home. We're gathering resources. Increasing our fuel supply. Yeah, we're getting eggs and milk now. More families are turning up every day. We're good. I think we're good. They are getting animal produce, as are you now. You're getting satisfied by milk. I think nobody else is taking the milk. I'm hoping they've kind of put it into the game so that, you know, it's a bit smarter. You know, I mean, I would be expecting them to take either the small game or the pork for that one, if I'm perfectly honest, for these lower level burgage plots. Meats, fishes, and animal produce. But, you know, that's just a hope that it's being smart. Still bringing down pelts. We have hides. We have yarn. Imports. Like, what's going on? Okay, so we're going to start to turn hides into leather. I'm thinking leather should be making boots, not hides. I don't know, it's a very weird one. You're just turning wool into yarn. That's fine. Why do I have 9 ale? Why is somebody drinking the ale? There should be nobody drinking ale. Why have I lost an ale? See what I mean? Ale's a pain in this game. Ale's just a massive pain. It's always been one of my more annoying things I've found in this game. Trying to keep your people drunk. Your town is... It's impossible to keep your town drunk. You'd think if you keep them drunk, you could keep them happy. But no, you can't keep them drunk because they're never happy. But anyway, that's not the problem for right now. I mean, burgage plot level 2. I mean, I could start making some shields. Not a terrible idea. Not going to lean into blacksmith. Do I still have tools? Yeah, I'm still getting those in. We'll never end up wanting to do brewery or armor smith. We've got tailor on the go. Butcher, maybe. Mutton and hides from surplus livestock and sausages from salt and meats. Again, so I'm not quite sure where this beef is supposed to come from. Like I said, if your ox gets accidentally killed, do you harvest him and use, you know, don't let anything go to waste? I'm really not sure. But yeah, on that, ladies and gentlemen, poor ox. On that, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to leave it there. When we come back next time, we're going to get the second region up and running. I think this region pretty much look after itself now without me doing too much. We've got a few little experiments going on. For instance, the wheat field. Is it better than the rye field? Even though it's only at 71%. We need to, of course, get our manor house up and running. That shouldn't be too much of a thing. We kind of stopped building for now. Because until we can really get the beverages coming in properly, which that is going to go and take an ale house and our ale not magically disappearing. And yeah, we'll basically keep going from there. Let's get one person in our clay furnace before we go. And we'll potentially even... Oh, we need dressed stone. We'll be getting that from our next region. And... Oh, do we not have surplus water? We do. So what's that claiming it needs? 10... Lime? Is that the symbol for lime? Mortar. Yes, it's a symbol for mortar. Okay, that should also come from our next region. But yeah, maybe this is even roughly where this town ends. Maybe this is its own little self-containing town. And maybe this is where our true capital is born, with buildings made of stone. Who knows? We are going to have to attempt to sort out food decently, because we've got a mushroom field. But that's about it. I mean, this town is very, very well spread out, which is a bit of a problem. So we'll have to deal with that next time when we start. Maybe get straight into early farming. But until then, ladies and gentlemen, as per always, I hope you are enjoying the episodes. We'll see where we go. Are we going to have a new capital in the new county? Not quite sure. Maybe that needs to be delayed, and maybe we in fact need to get a farming region on the go, like Anderdornley, or this isn't a farming region, or Bodau, because I'm pretty sure that's a farming region. Stone and... yeah, don't need stone. Maybe we need to get some farming regions going on up here to help provide grain to our people. Who only knows? This one, I think, will be stripping a forest and making it, you know, orchards as well and all that kind of stuff. Vegetable gardens. So yeah, who only knows? But until next time, ladies and gentlemen, as I said, thank you all so much for joining me. I hope you have enjoyed it. And until we come back and continue the adventure on Manor Lords, I hope that you will stay safe, happy, and healthy.